God! Hey, welcome back to Andrew Baena's YouTube channel. My name is Dean Lamb, and I'm here in Andrew Baena's house once again, here in Canada, Vancouver, BC. Actually, Abbotsford, BC, not to dox you too much.
That's okay.
But we're here in a house downstairs in Andrew Baena's house. I'm going to talk into this camera. He has mushrooms growing out of his floor, he just told me about, which is pretty strange. I've never heard of that happening. Can you explain more about that?
So we got leaky pipe fixed, now mushrooms dead. That's the story.
Okay, that was a caveman way of explaining it. Leaky pipe, mushrooms dead. I don't even... Well, that didn't really explain anything, but we are here in Andrew Baena's basement, and we're going to teach each other some riffs, I guess is what we're trying to do, huh?
Yeah, I always love when you host my videos, so we're just going to roll with that and keep going. This is exactly what happened last time. It's like you never left.
It's like, yeah, exactly, that's true. Well, I do like a YouTube video. I like to say things on camera sometimes. Things on camera, things on recording, speaking of all that kind of stuff, we have a new album coming out, my band called Archspire. It's called Too Fast to Die, coming out April 10th, and we're supporting it with a tour coming out. Oh my God. Long Roads, Big Loads tour, April 24th to June 6th through Canada and the US. And are you going to go to one of the shows on the tour? Maybe the Vancouver show?
I hope so. When does it end, or when does it come to Vancouver?
June 6th in Vancouver.
I think that is literally the day that we leave for our tour. Okay. So we're going on different tours, but my band Carcosa is also going on a little 2-week tour in the South.
Amazing.
With Upon a Burning Body, Traders, and Swollen Teeth. And it should be cool, but we're going to miss each other.
We're going to miss each other. You know, it's a fun thing. You know, we have two Canadian guys just out there on the road, just road dogs, you know what I mean?
Riff City Road Dogs, baby.
Riff City, is that what Vancouver is, Riff City?
I don't know, I just call people that. I call, people who are like, take touring like way too seriously.
Yeah,
that's what I call them.
Yeah. I think I might be one of those people, honestly. I spend every waking moment of my life is thinking about tour or going on tour, so... But I like to keep it fun and fresh. And today I'm going to show you a fun and fresh riff.
Let's do it.
And it isn't, strictly speaking, easy to play.
What, Archspire not being easy?
Yeah, well, there might be a couple riffs that are kind of like fun and nothing really going on, but this one sparked a little bit of controversy online lately where people were like, oh, this riff is fake, this is stupid, this is not, and it kind of became like this riff that people now call the riff.
Okay, that's a good thing.
Well, yeah.
Maybe.
I kind of thought so. It does put a lot of pressure on me playing it live. Recently we did Australia, New Zealand, and playing it live for the first time in my life, I'm like, oh, this riff is pretty fucking hard, actually. It includes a new technique that I've never really done. So here's the technique that I'm doing. I am trying to mimic a friend of both of ours, I'm sure, Adam D'Amico from Lorna Shore. Yeah. He has insane alternate picking with the downstroke, that kind of thing. Mm-hmm. And I did a lesson with him about a year ago, and I was like, holy shit, okay, who can do this? I can't. So I said, you know what, I should try to figure out how to do this without actually doing what he's doing. So put my own spin on it. Mm-hmm. So you might know, I like hybrid picking. I like to use these little digits here, the other fingers on my right hand, and then I'll grab notes, and then I thought, okay, well, what if I could use that to, I don't know, like speed up my alternate picking, get notes that are far away and get them in rapid succession. So I came up with this kind of thing, and this sounds really annoying, so I'm so sorry, but this is the idea I had. Okay, so I'm basically doing this. Middle finger, down, up, middle finger, down, up. Okay, it sounds really annoying, right? Okay, that might be.
I'm also just like you're saying that I'm going to learn. Okay, we'll see.
I want to see maybe if there's a way that you can play it that maybe I wasn't even thinking about, because it isn't like impossible to play it normally without hybrid picking, but it might be impossible to play it without hybrid picking.
We're skirting on the edge of impossible.
Maybe, yeah, maybe. But it's a fun little thing. So we could try that. Just any note, doesn't really even matter where. You can do high, low, whatever. Middle finger pluck, and then down, up on another string. Middle finger pluck,
Oh my God. I've never hybrid picked in my life before, by the way.
Okay, great. Okay, cool.
So you know hybrid picking and how you don't know how to do that, but in a completely different way.
Let's try this. We can try this. Just let's see if we can get it. Okay.
Is it something like that?
Yes. Okay. Let's try it without hybrid picking. Let's see how you would normally play this, and then see if I can influence you in a way towards hybrid picking. Because once you get to hybrid picking, you never go back. I promise you that. So, how would you play that? Alternate picking.
Badly. Just all down picking, right?
You do all down picking?
No, I would not do that.
Okay.
Wow. That, but like, if I was actually good.
No, you're doing great.
Something like that.
You see this? You feel this awkwardness, right?
That's the reach.
That's the reason why I started doing hybrid picking with it, because I said, okay, well, you know what this is?
Yeah, it's a lot of movement.
That's so much movement, dude. It's like, and especially if you divide it up, you go, okay, cool. It's odd note groupings, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Now you're doing what's known as two-way pick slanting, and go, it sucks. This sucks.
Right. So like to avoid like, my instinct is always like, I want to down pick the first note every time, which obviously is super tiring. You can't do that either. Yeah. It's like why, Meshuggah Bleed is so difficult if you don't, do alternate everything.
Yeah, exactly.
Like my instinct at least is always like, I want to start down.
Yes.
It's hard to break that.
Well,
Still haven't done
it. I think you're doing pretty good. Your musical career is definitely doing very well. So I wouldn't shame you too much there. So if I'm doing that kind of thing, this way I don't have to do any two-way pick slanting. So you understand the riff now. Yeah. This is the basis of the riff. Let's try with hybrid picking. Middle, down, up. Middle, down, up. Middle, down, up.
Oh my god.
Yes. Yeah, try it like painfully slow. Yeah, your pick wants to go there, but in 2 repetitions it won't. There you go.
I have like a gap between every time, but I see what you mean.
There you go, that's fine.
Oh my god, that's so trippy.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude. Look at that.
That's what hybrid picking is?
Well, it's a usage of it. So the reason why I wanted to do this riff with this hybrid picking style is because we play music. I play in a band called Archspire. We play music quite fast. And our new album, Too Fast to Die, it's the fastest album we've ever written. Every album is the fastest album we've ever written at a time. So
you kind of fucked yourself with that.
We kind of did, yeah. That's too bad. So when we were writing the song Limb of Leviticus, it came out one of the singles, I thought, you know what, like this is cool, and I want this really cool melodic riff, but I can't play riffs this fast with alternate picking. So I have to rely on hybrid picking. So here's what the riff kind of sounds like, and we'll see what parts of it you like to learn. Other parts, doesn't matter. We don't give a fuck. You're not gonna come on stage tomorrow with us anyway, even though I beg you to do that every time I see you. So, so the riff kind of sounds like this. That's the riff.
It's a little fast.
It's a little bit fast. Yeah. It's one of those riffs that you get to in the set and you're like, oh shit. Because
we should have played this song first.
Yeah. Well, that's exactly okay. So halfway through your set, your arms are getting tired, and you're like you're past the warm up phase. Now you're like, okay, I'm warmed up. First song, you kind of whatever. Second song, you're getting into it. If we play this in the middle of the set, cool. That's great. I'm warmed up, but it's fucking tiring. So a bunch of aspects of this kind of riff is about minimizing movement.
Yeah,
just absolutely trying to keep things as small, like small motion. So if I'm even just taking this down. So now all of a sudden I'm playing at the same speed that Lorna Shore is playing, which by the way, if you don't know Adam D'Amico's guitar playing in Lorna Shore, do yourself a favor.
It's crazy.
Isn't it insane?
Yeah, every once in a while I'll be like, oh, I'll put one of their riffs in a video, and then I open like a Guitar Pro tab and I'm like, I'm gonna pick a different band.
No way, dude. Yeah, you watch him doing some down picking stuff and I'm like, that is a man who practiced down picking more than I practiced alternate picking. It's just, it is wild.
Yeah. So
that was the whole reason behind this riff. And you have some chord progression stuff in there. We have some runs as well. I gotta get that run clean. So the chord progression actually over the entire song. It's like sad kind of chords. It's kind of cool. It's melancholic, all that kind of stuff. But then if you just take actually one of my buddies, Dan Gargiulo from X-Revocation, guitar player, he says his favorite kind of riff is fast and sad. And that's what that is. It's got to be really fast, and it's got to be like gut-wrenchingly like, oh my god, this is so sad.
Melancholic.
So that's the riff. That is the riff. We also do a bit of a harmony as well. One of the toughest things about that riff is not the becket, not that sort of middle, down, up, down, middle, down, up, down. That sucks.
Yeah.
But doing this, just doing the becket, that one is, holy shit, the notes are so close together. You know what I mean? And we can look at what that might look like if we're doing alternate picking.
Yeah.
The stretch. There's so much wasted movement there. Like just trying to get up, down, up, and we're doing outside picking. So we're going up on the D string, down on the A string, up on the D string, dig it. Like, oh my God, dude, on the outside.
It's like you're playing a fucking violin or something.
Yeah, just like so much excess movement. That really is the riff. And that's the kind of thing that I just love to write lately.
I know you guys can't see this and it's really unfortunate because when I watch videos about this stuff, once in a while when I'm like, oh, maybe I should actually learn something new. And then I watch a video, I'm like, I have no idea what they're talking about. It is so much different seeing it from like this angle and in person.
Right.
Like I can literally see how much less movement you're using by just throwing in that middle finger.
Yeah.
And it's, I don't know, just seeing it in person has made it make way more sense than any other video. So I'm sorry if that doesn't come across in my video either. But I'm just saying, like, I'm like, oh wow, I never really thought about it that way.
Oh,
so
awesome.
I thought that was interesting. So anyway.
Yeah. It's really about being hardworking is cool, but being lazy and hardworking is kind of the best combination because then you just find the ways around the really tough things. Because I'm not Adam D'Amico, I'm not Jason Richardson. These guys are next level crazy with their picking. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna make it a little bit easier for myself just because I don't put in the time that they do. I just don't. Like those guys are, world renowned for unbelievable guitar playing. For sure. And I'm just some Canadian guy in a mushroom growing basement. So
how do you think I feel?
Yeah, that's true. You live here. The other riff that I wanted to show you has a very similar technique. It's got basically the same thing, but this one sucks. That one sucks. This is the most, our vocalist Ollie calls this a really bunchy riff. So it means everything is just close together and bunchy and annoying. It's based off of, so it's on our single Red Goliath, coming out on the same album, Too Fast to Die, and it's based off of the song by Ludacris, the Move, Bitch, Get Out of the Way.
Nice.
So the rhythm is, I think that's the kind of thing.
Interesting.
I'm not a good drummer.
I understand what you mean.
Yeah, that kind of thing. But
so it's based on that, but like a million times faster.
We sped it up, I think, double. Yeah, we actually did a lot of rap influenced stuff on this album, where we took a beat or a flow, and we turned that into a riff.
Yeah, no, that's a great way to do it.
Yeah, it's kind of fun. It adds, the song that we're talking about. It's kind of a black metal-y kind of song. It's got lots of big chords. But then it goes into almost like a rap-inspired groovy kind of part. It's really weird. So the riff is. So
a bunch of octaves, right?
It's a bunch of octaves, and it's like. So we could try this one. This one's a little bit less crazy.
That's so funny. When you play it slow,
yeah.
I can 100% hear the Move Bitch Get Out of the Way thing.
Oh, that's great.
That's so fun.
Yeah, so it's you have the first part. Just repeats the second half two more times. Yeah, that's basically it, yeah.
I don't know the second two chords.
Yeah, we put a little chord progression on there. Oh God!
Jeez, yeah,
it's so.
It's
weird,
also
dude.
tricky too because your fingers are like in line, like on the same. Yeah. But you have to mute the A string in this case.
Yeah, well, we should know too. We're both playing 8-string tuning, and we're both in double drop. So E, A, D, G, B, which is so great. I don't know. Do you play in that tuning a lot?
I don't ever. We always play just like normal drop E, so same tuning, but this is a B instead of an A.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah, it's always a cool tuning. Anytime you show me
really cool.
There's not that many bands that do this either. The only other one that I know of off the top of my head is a band called Loathe.
I thought that Animals as Leaders played in that tuning.
They might. I don't know. Again, that's a band that I would have opened the tab and been like, never mind. So
yeah,
I couldn't tell you.
Well, a lot of this stuff actually might be great in that sort of Animals as Leaders kind of like. Actually, on the way here, I was thinking about what it would sound like if we had that sort of spanky sort of tone that the
like
thumping
has.
Thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, with that kind of riff, and I don't know how to get that.
Yeah, it's like I know how to get the tone, but I don't know how to do the technique. Ironically,
right. Yeah.
But yeah, I think from my understanding, it's like that position.
Okay,
like
so it's a bridge split,
and then, you.
Oh, okay.
I've very briefly tried to learn it from my friend Chris from Volvadinia. You know that.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah, he's amazing at it.
Very good.
Yeah, he was saying it's like you do like it's like you're turning a doorknob.
Oh,
like
okay.
That is the basis of it, like turning the doorknob and then doing the hybrid thing with your fingers.
Well, yeah, I mean,
but
anything.
Yeah.
I've worked on it a little bit.
More or less it.
Yeah, but I'm not him.
Yeah.
I'm not. But it does clear it up quite a bit.
Yeah.
Oh God, I gotta work on that part. Oh my God.
See how, like, maybe I'll play it that way.
Yeah, see how I might actually see how bunchy it is.
Yeah,
everything is just like like, and trying to get the dun 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 dun.
Yeah, the accent.
That's the part that fucks me.
Yeah.
Every time. And then our drummer, our new drummer Spencer, is like matching that all on whatever he does, the big circles with the sticks and all the
metal
stuff.
Parts and the
I don't really know what he does back there, to be totally honest. But so those are
You're focusing on your own thing, man.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So those are two new riffs that we have.
Yeah, that's sick.
Kind of fun. Mm-hmm. It's a new kind of technique that I'm really happy that we added. And like I said, the music gets faster, and some of the techniques that we can use at the tempos that we used to play at, I can't now because, it's just too fast.
Yeah, of course.
So we have to use more. There's quite a bit of trem picking. There's a riff like a. That kind of thing, lots of trim picking, and then still quite a bit of hybrid picking because that's how I play guitar.
Sure, yeah.
We avoided a little bit of on the album because sometimes the tone doesn't quite come out as sharp as when you play it with a pick. So sometimes maybe we would record something a little bit different than we actually play it live. But to get the notes live, you gotta go hybrid picking.
Well, it's interesting too because I'm sure it sounds like you've basically like maxed your speed with the other techniques. You're like, well, I want it to be faster, but the only way to do that is to now find new techniques. Yeah. Which is it's the crazy way to think of music, but it's so fucking cool because it's like it forces you to, doesn't force you, but it's like a new way to figure out like a different way to go faster. That's not just like, Well, correct me if I'm wrong, but from what I understand, music is a sport. Of course.
Am I wrong here? I thought I thought we all knew that. So. But anyway, so that's what we've been working on. What have you been working on?
Yeah, so we released an album back in October. Mm-hmm. One of the riffs that I wrote for that album, I think I wrote almost immediately after the first time we made videos together.
Oh, see that footage here?
Yeah.
There you go. Sorry, now I make you edit it.
Yeah, that's okay. I wouldn't say it's like influenced by Archspire necessarily, but I think just like seeing some of the stuff you did made me think of, I don't know, it was just like something I'm like, I don't know if I would have thought of this if it hadn't have been for that.
Oh, cool. So awesome.
I thought that was cool. Again, I don't think it necessarily sounds like Archspire, but it's just like something I'm like, I don't think I would have done this if we hadn't have done those videos. So
that's awesome.
And I thought you'd appreciate hearing that.
Yeah.
Let me change the tuning real quick.
While we're sitting here, some people might wonder what kind of guitar this is and why there's a weird sigil here, and maybe you've never heard of this brand. It's called Ethos Guitars. This is my guitar company. I recently started this with my business partner, Greg, and he and I have been working very hard behind the scenes trying to get these guitars made, produced, and shipped over so we could do all the quality control and release them. And release them we will this year.
Oh, nice.
2026.
Well, we're going to do another video all about these guitars as well.
Hell yeah.
So if that's not already out by the time you're watching this, it will be soon, and it'll be on my page as well.
Yeah, we're going to talk a little bit about some of the stuff that we're doing over in Montreal, the stuff that Greg is doing. Something that in Canada, I think maybe doesn't exist. So yeah, watch that video.
Okay, so yeah, now we're in drop E tuning. So same as what you're doing, just the 7th string is up to B. So You got your B standard there. Yeah, so I like to use a lot of sliding and hammer-ons in my riff.
Yeah, I noticed. I remember
and,
that.
And I wrote this one, again, like I said, after the last time we hung out. It's a lot of fun. It's in our song called Fade. I haven't played it since tour, so I'm going to have to do it a couple times. It's real short. Only happens once, but it's such a fun riff. And we don't have that many hard riffs. This one is a little harder for me.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, our vocalist Johnny was like, also you're doing vocals during this riff. I'm like, oh, thank you so much, man.
Come on. What a dick, man. I always hated that guy. No, I'm just kidding.
But yeah, great. It's a fun riff. It's really slidey, really hammer on. I think I'm only down picking like a few notes. Most of it is mostly just slides and hammer on.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah. I'm gonna try to learn it, but I just want to say a couple of things. I really like dun dun. I love that sort of bum, bum, that sort of like ghost note on a low string. Bum, bum, that kind of thing you do. It's really cool. I also like how you're going up to the octave, then up to the minor second, then up to the major second. Bam, bam, bam. Every time you go up, you go a little higher.
It's weird. Cool. Yeah.
The run is interesting. Can you play the run again?
Yeah. So the hammer on part, you mean?
Yeah.
So it's
Oh yeah, that seems hard.
It's just easy to like miss notes because it's like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, let me, if you don't mind.
Yeah. Yep.
So, are you going all the way down to the first? Or like, how far are you going down?
I don't know actually. I guess it's like probably around the 5th, 4th fret. I don't think I necessarily was paying too much attention to where the slide ends. It's just however far I can get down before having to get back up to the 13th.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah, so around the 4th-ish fret, I guess.
And then
that 0.
And then what is the next?
So yeah, that's right. And then 1 string up.
Cool.
Yeah. And then again. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay, then we go up
Yeah, and then it's almost the same thing.
Oh, that's really cool. Okay, cool. And then the ending. Oh, I forgot that we're in B standard.
Yeah. Close, yeah. Yeah, exactly. And then the same thing again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
exactly,
cool.
Yeah.
That's it?
The second time around, it goes... It just doesn't do the slide at the end. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, basically. That's the one. Yeah,
right.
Yeah, it's a fun little riff. I kind of like wish it happened more in the song, but also I don't know. It's a little teaser. It's in there.
Yeah. And so that's like when you're talking about techie riffs, you don't necessarily. I think you said you don't necessarily do a lot of like real techie kind of stuff.
Yeah, I mean
that
the
on
entire
the kind of side
for us. That's a harder riff because the whole rest of that song is
right.
It's like just chugging. There's no other riff in the whole song. So that is the riff of the song.
Well, to be fair though, you're kind of smarter than me because when I think about other bands going on stage, I go, you know what? I wish I could go on stage and like
have fun.
Just relax. You know what I mean? Because there's always there's parts in our set where it's a milestone. I'm like, okay, I got past that part, and now I can relax a little bit for the next one song. This one song doesn't have a lot of leads. Great. Okay, cool.
Right.
But the one after that fucking sucks. And that, like I said, we recently did our first tour in almost a couple years, actually.
Yeah, I guess since the one we did.
That would be correct. Yeah. That was the last tour that we did. Everything's Fucked.
I finally remember you pissing in the Texas River on our off day.
Oh, that was very fun. Yeah, the best off day ever.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
But yeah, so we recently did a tour Australia, New Zealand, and playing these songs live. Some of them for the first time. And also just playing for the first time in a while.
Yeah,
it was like a big reminder. Like,
and with a new drummer, so lots of different things going on.
Yeah, new drummer. Yeah, we got a lot of things going on. So very, very excited about it. Do you have any other riffs that you got? I would love to learn something else. It's really cool.
The other one is from our song "The Axe Forgets, the Tree Remembers," title track of the album. This one was written by Johnny. Our vocalist writes a lot of our riffs. But
wait. So can we just so your vocalist, because when we write everything all together. So you're saying your vocalist, I know that you mentioned this before, but he wrote the song.
The whole song. Wow. Yeah. Including the only solo on the whole album was also written by him. Yeah, so the next one is like downpicking only. It's a very kind of old school deathcore-ish riff, but it's a lot of fun. It's the intro of the song.
Oh, cool.
It's just that over and over and over, but it's a lot of fun. And,
in the room, your tone sounds, I'm sure on the recording it sounds great, but just in the room, your tone sounds really great.
Oh, thank you, man.
Especially that low, it sounds so gnarly.
It's all just a $100 plugin from Odom Audio, the Fall Amp plugin. Sounds great.
Yeah, he's pretty.
Yeah, Buster kind of knows what he's doing. He also produced our album, so when he released his own plugin, I was like, well, obviously, I'm now going to use that for almost everything.
Cool. Okay, so you're playing. What string gauge are you playing for the low string?
I think I usually do like a 10 to 56 plus 80.
Okay, so you're using 80. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm using a 74. Maybe I'll switch over to a little bit thicker of a string. But you're using fan fret though.
I think I use the same gauge on all my guitar, or all my 8 strings rather, unless I'm tuning way lower than this. But for the most part, 10 to 56 plus 80. I don't know. I like the feel of an 80. It's what I've always used. Much like you, we were very early to using 8 strings, and I think that a lot of the gauges I used were dictated by what was actually available at the time. I'm sure you remember the days of I guess I have to use one bass string and a 7-string pack or whatever, so I'm kind of just used to it. So even if it's not the perfect tension, I'm I don't really care. As long as it gets my point across and sounds good, I'm fine with that. And then you got people like Jason Richardson using a 56 in F, and I'm I don't understand how that's possible, but he's one of the best in the world, so do your thing, but yeah, 80 is fun.
Who was I talking to recently about how much string gauge changes the players' sensibilities and changes how they if you have a thicker string, all of a sudden you're going to do different things.
Yeah, for sure.
And then just your entire how you write and how you think about the guitar would change.
Yeah, totally.
And it's a pretty simple thing. Even a small amount of a change would just alter what you would end up putting out.
Yeah,
it's wild.
Absolutely.
I like that riff.
Thank you.
Can you play it one more time so I can kind of remember it? I feel like
for sure.
Lots of downpicking. Okay.
Just that. Yeah.
Okay, I kind of have the basics of it.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And then not palm muted is the only difference there.
Isn't 8 string so cool?
It's so fun.
It sounds so
especially when you only use 3 of them.
Yeah. Sorry. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And you would never alternate pick that?
You definitely can do it either way. I just think it sounds better downpicked. It's definitely more tiring, by the end of the song. Again, it's not the fastest song by any means, but just doing that the entire 3 minutes is a lot.
Yeah.
But every time I try to alternate pick it, I'm like, I can obviously do it that way and it's easier, but I just don't think it sounds as good.
Yeah.
And the way I recorded on the album is all down picking. So unless I'm having a night where I'm like super tired, I will always try to down pick everything.
Yeah.
There's definitely some nights where I start and then like halfway through the song, I'm like, fuck it, never mind. And again, it's one of those things where I'm like, I'm sure nobody else will notice except for me, but I think it sounds cool down picking. Yeah, I don't know. Metallica is like the only like OG like thrash band that I actually like, and James Hetfield is like the best at down picking. He's the master at it, yeah. And I'm like, that's why.
If I was to play that riff live, I might down pick all of it. I might even just do like, I might even do up, down, down, maybe.
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't straight alternate pick it. Although, you know what? Sometimes I like to do this thing live where I make something like, I use the live show as like a way to practice a new technique that no one is going to, like you said, no one's going to notice. Sure. But I'll be like, you know what? I'm going to focus on alternate picking across different strings, and I'm going to really focus on that. And you know, you manage to, because you probably know this, like on tour, you start out and you're like, okay, I'm getting all right, get a little bit better every show that goes on. And then for me, it started getting like kind of worse.
It's always like the 2-3 weeks sweet spot.
You're perfect.
If you're doing a month-long tour at least. It's like week 2 and 3, you're like, fuck yeah, I got this. Yeah. And then week 1, you're like, oh my God, everything is scary and hopefully nothing breaks. And then you're like, okay, all the gear's working and I'm doing the thing. And then the 4th week, you're like, Jesus Christ, I'm tired. I just want to go home.
Yeah, so sometimes you just really don't get a chance to practice a lot of guitar.
Yeah.
You're playing the set and that's cool, but like, you know, with us on tour, we do like VIP meet and greets. We have like, you know, headlinings for sound checking. We got to get dinner. We got to do all this stuff. It's like, you don't really have a lot of time.
The set is the practice.
Yeah, which kind of sucks because you might get better at the set for certain parts of it, but some other parts you just get worse. Yeah. I only play this once a day. It's like once a day sounds like a lot, but if I'm only playing it literally once a day, it's not really a lot of practice of anything. So.
Yeah. And also like it depends on how you're practicing at home. Like I always try to play the whole set the way it is live. I don't know if you do the same thing, but I know a lot of people will just do like song by song. And I'm like, that's useful, but also like you have to realize that when you play it live, you're playing all these back to back. It's going to be way different feeling.
Yeah.
So it's blessing and a curse, like with the way that we set up our backtracks is like I'm kind of in control of all that stuff. I think you are too.
I am.
So it's like, you know, it's a pain in the ass to set up, but also at the same time, I'm like, I have exactly the way it's going to be every night right here.
Yeah.
So like, why not practice to that?
Well, that's cool. Well, that's great. Awesome. I'm glad to learn some new stuff. Yeah. Hopefully, maybe some of the stuff that we learned today is going to make its way into our future guitar riffing.
Hybrid picking Carcosa riff out of nowhere.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah, that'd be really rad.
Yeah, we'll see. No promises.
All right, cool. Well, thanks for watching.
Yeah. Do you want to do the outro for my channel as well, since you did the
sure. Hey, this is Andrew Baena's mushroom growing basement. That's not a joke. He literally had mushrooms growing in the basement, not out of choice, but out of necessity because the earth started to take over his carpet. And I'm sure you probably don't want people to know that, but it's the truth. But yeah, thanks so much for watching. Hey, like and subscribe. He does lots of gear stuff, lots of metal stuff. He's a great guitar player. We do a lot of cool stuff, sometimes together. We're both Canadian, and we really appreciate your support.